Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to my third DVD review. I mean, not my third DVD. My fourth DVD review for movies, for DVDs and Blu-rays. And the first DVD I'm gonna review, it's a crazy Spielberg movie, and it's Jurassic Park, the trilogy. All three films. The reason why I'm doing it, because for the upcoming new Jurassic World that's coming out. Now, the movie stars, well, I'll start with this. Hang on. Okay. Maybe put the third one right there. These two films I don't own on my shelves. They're part of the sets right here. These are part of this set. So it's a 4th episode special. And tonight we're going to do a review for it. And I'm going to start with the first one. The movie stars, let's see, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, and Richard Ambruth. This movie came out in 1993, and it was just crazy. We got to experience, well, Jurassic Park. I saw this when I was 8 years old, and it got crazy a little. It scared me. The movie was just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Well, the movie is just a phenomenal. And I can't wait for the 4th one to come out. It's going to be a smashing hit. And some of you that liked the first one, or some of you that's seen it in theaters, or some of you have grown up with, well, just let me know. Now, anyway, the movie starts off with this opening scene of Alan Newplar, and it's 120 miles west of Costa Rica. This guy, Robert Muldoon, played by Bob Peck, I believe it is. He plays the hunter in the movie. Yeah, I think it's right, in the first film. Anyway, Robert Muldoon is trying to save someone's life, and the other workers are trying to save him too. Yeah, during that raptor scene, like, he's asking him to shoot her, shoot her. It scared me a little bit, but it's still a great movie. Yeah. Now we come to a scene later where we meet this other guy, Mr. Donald. It's kind of a funny scene. A little bit. Yes. Anyway, we come to this next scene where we see when Donald's trying to ask if Hammonds was here, but he had to leave early due to a divorce order. Due to his daughter's divorce, lying to a lawyer. I meant, we heard in this movie he said the only one is on my side is the blood-sucking lawyer. Kind of funny. Anyway, we see a scene that comes in when we come to a scene in Montana where we meet Dr. Grant, played by Sam Neill, and Ellie Sattler, played by Laura Dern. They find a fossilized bone due to some kid telling them that doesn't look scary. And Alan Grant confronts him, confronts him, right? Well, it scared him a little. You should have told me this one last time, do your homework, kid. That's what I said during this film. when he left, the kid was all terrified low. It was kind of a little... As they're climbing back to their motorhome, depending on it, or their trailer home, they see a helicopter. We didn't see John Hammond get into the house. Why did we not see that scene coming? Anyway, we meet this guy named John Hammond, played by Richard Andrews, who accidentally offers Dr. Grant and Sadler to come on a trip to Jurassic Park in Island Nublar near Costa Rica. That's all gonna change. And we meet this guy named Nedry, played by Wayne Knight from Seinfeld. That's right, from Seinfeld. Funny show. Anyway, he's hired to steal all the embryos and get all the embryos he can. But as he steals them, that's right, because and he uses a Barbasol can. But let me get to this first. They arrive in Island Nublar, where they meet this other guy named Dr. Malcolm, played by Jeff Goldblum. As they are heading to the island, they accidentally see the dinosaurs. Bum, ba ba bum, ba ba bum, ba 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 ba. Anyway, well, they arrived to the visitor center when they accidentally see that Mr. DNA scene. It looks kind of funny, but the scenes are okay. But I kind of like it. Excuse me for a second. Anyway, we meet this other guy. Well, they see a birth of a dinosaur. Of a velociraptor. But Dr. Grant is getting confused. Like, he gets confused. He goes to near they cut to a scene with the raptor pen. Like, they're at the raptor pen. And they see they're putting a cow or a bull, right? But there is something that happened. Anyway, as they put the bull, and it gets like, whoa! Causing him to get eaten by a velociraptor. Anyway, later where they're dining for food, it's like people are confronting John, like, but there's some scenes that are so funny, like him talking about the dinosaur, like he's saying this funny part. The only side I have is the blood-sucking liar. It was so funny. That scene was so funny. Anyway, whoever the guy was who was accidentally tells him that his grandkids were here. And the kids that were played by Joseph Mazzello from Star Kid and Aria Richards. I forget what movie she's from. I forget. Anyway. And they get into this automobile, but Dr. Grant wasn't too happy to let things go. Okay, sorry. Anyway. Oh, damn it! I forgot to show them something else. I gotta stop watching my curse. We'll be right back after these messages.
Spray this, drive that, wear this, shave that, be a man, lift big, chug this, stare sexy, swing hard, smile cool, be a man, be a man,
Be a man.
be a man.
If you need to be told how to be a man, Taco Bell's triple steak stack isn't for you. Steak, steak, and more steak with cheese on flatbread. Only at Taco Bell.
Okay, now the scene where they take place is at, while they go see the Dilophosaurus. This guy, well, it's Nedry, like we know, he accidentally, like, knows where to get the embryos. But the scene was just not phenomenal, but a little crazy. How John said, "You got bullet fingers?" And like he's telling him, and they confront him, right? Like John confronts him about that he will not be tolerated. But later, while they're still in the SUV, Dr. Malcolm confronts Ellie about chaos theory. Shows her like that water scene, he saw. I wish that could happen. Well, let's give it a try. Oh, damn it. My water. Okay, I'm gonna use this water, imagine. Hang on. And you have to be real careful. It's hard to do a magic trick. Let me know in the comments below how to do it like Dr. Malcolm did. Show me how, well, you guys probably, I would like to know how to do it, but anyway, Dr. Grant sees a car, a Jeep near the RV park. Well, not the RV park, near the forest. And just gets out of the car! How did he get out of the car with that electric? Anyway, there's a surprise scene. You guys might know. Some of you that played a video game. Like Jurassic Park the game and Jurassic Park the movie. Well, the scene here where we see this guy, Dr. Hardings, he's taking a look at a sick Triceratops. But like he told his daughter Jess, Hardings, that that he had to go to a had to go see a had to go see a sick Triceratops. It probably had to do with this scene. Like, that's why he probably went. Anyway, as he's holding as they're looking, I kind of got a little sad, you know. I hope she was gonna be okay, you know. I got a little scared, you know, 'cause in the rain, being poured into rain. God, imagine you guys. This movie was just so phenomenal. People love this movie. You know, guys. Anyway, they see a storm coming in. Well, actually, Muldoon sees a storm coming in, and they accidentally, tells him that they have to get going. Well, Donald, right, he confronts him to come. But we see that scene like, a huge wave. That's so cool. Because you might know, guys, some of you who've seen documentaries before about the Weather Channel, like the story of Jurassic Park, like during that island of Hawaii. It was just so crazy. But it's a long story to explain, but I'll explain it. We see a scene when Nedry's talking to, that's weird. Well, Nedry talking to Miles Chadwin. He's the character on the game. We can't see his face in this game. In the movie, I meant, sorry. Some of you who play the game, just let me know on the comments below. So you could let me know. He's accidentally telling him to get the embryo as fast as he can. And Nedry gets a little scared, like tells him that he's going into the snacking room. Excuse me, guys, I gotta set up the camera. Oh, not the camera, the tripod. Like he's going into snack rooms and runs off and puts on that thing to take off the power, the systems. But there's something that happens in this scene. He gets the embryos and drives off. And this guy, Mr. Arnold, played by Samuel Jackson, I like his movie in The Avengers and not The Avengers, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, and other movies I can't think of. I wish I could see the Pulp Fiction. Put the comments down below if I'll like it or not. Anyway, we see this this next scene. This next scene, while they're at the driving, where Sadler sticks with Jerry just to help. Oh, what's wrong with you, camera? Sorry, guys, the camera's a little shaken up. There we go. And like the scene here, like I saw, like in the game, Chadwin's talking to Dotson on the phone, and we see this other character, Nema. Well, I'm trying to compare it to the movie and the game. Like, I played the whole game. It was so awesome. Anyway, we see this scene when Dr. Grant and Malcolm and Donald and Timmy and Lex are in the car. They get scared and they get bored for a while. Well, at the T-Rex pen, and the goat's still there, like, he's gonna eat the goat? Excelente, said Tim. And then Donald accidentally confronts him, saying, if you ever eat lamb chops before. And Lex just says, I happen to be a vegetarian. I'll tell you how I would said it. What's the matter, kid? You eat lamb chops before? No, I eat meat. All free meat. Good? All free meat. Anyway, we come to this scene when, while they're still in the car, they see the T-Rex ate the goat when it lands on the car, and then Lex says, where's the goat? And it drives off, and then falls into the car, and then Donald gets scared, like, he just leaves them. God, like, runs to the bathroom, and then hides. Well, I'll do the explain, because some of you who've seen the movie, they also had a 3D that came out a couple years ago. And I did get to see it on the day it came out. It was just excellent. Everybody was excited. Like the 3D, you know, Jurassic Park 3D. I'll put the trailer down below so you guys can check it out. If some of you've seen it, it was just phenomenal. Like, the trailer was so awesome. Anyway, the next scene is when the T-Rex accidentally gets out of the cage and accidentally does the cool first roar, and then Lex gets a flashlight, dude, to something, and he like, and they kind of get scared, like, turn off the light. Tim's confronting him to turn it off. And then, as she's about to turn it off, like, they like, like, I meant, where is Superman when you need him, or Hancock? Like, hey Jameson, can you pay me in advance? Anyway, the scene, Dr. Grant pulls out the flare and distracts the T-Rex, but Ian Malcolm wants to get away from them. But he gets too far and throws it to the bathroom where Donald is. Really? I meant, as they're getting Lex and Tim out, Lex gets a little scared with a reaction screech. I know, what the hell? Are we? Anyway, Screech gets over, but as Tim gets stuck in the car goes down, and then the T-Rex does his roar. Well, I don't know how many roars he did. I can't even count. Let me know in the comments below. Sorry, I'm itchy today. Anyway, after saving Lex and Tim, Lex said, well, that scene when they're in the car, like the car would go down. I wish they'd do the Benny Hill style. Yeah. Anyway, the next scene is when they arrive at the bait. Not the bait. Ellie and Muldoon find Ian Malcolm, but they didn't find them. The others. Alan and Timmy and Lexi. I said Lexi. Lex. I hate when I say Lexi. It's like a dumb name. Well, not a dumb name. No offense to you others. I'm sorry. But they hear a stomp, and Ian Malcolm tells them they should get out of here and roll out. And they do. But they get chased by the T-Rex, like, does the cool scene, like through the, like Toy Story 2, you might guys know? Like when Rex is trying to catch a ride after getting overboard, after losing the How to Defeat Zurg. I'll put that link down below so you guys can check it out. Yeah. Anyway, they spend the night, Dr. Green and the kids spend the night in the tree. Cold and... Anyway, they spend the night at the... They spend the night at the tree house, I mean. Not tree house. While Ellie confronts Alan Grant about... God, I forget what she was talking about. Anyway... Oh yes, as they wake up the next morning and see a brontosaurus, but that scene was so funny. Like the brontosaurus just like gives her nasty stuff, like how we do it. It was so funny. It was terrific funny. Yeah. Anyway, I forgot to mention about Nedry's death, if you heard. Oh yes, I did. Nedry accidentally gets lost, and then he gets eaten by a Dilophosaurus. I'll put the link down below so you guys could check it out. Anyway, he's trying to get the car out, but he makes a big mistake in this scene. He loses his glasses, and he gets spit on the Dilophosaurus and loses the barb saw. But it gets recovered in the game. That's right. When Miles and Nemo find him dead. He smells like a... Now that's harsh. I meant a couple of hyenas. But after he got killed, well, let me go all the way to back this. Alan and Tim and Lex get to the far reach, but they see a huge stampede pileup. That's right. A huge stampede. Like they run and they're flocking this way like and then T-Rex comes out. I just wanted to do that scene. If some of you own this collection, the collector's edition, it has tons of special features. Anyway, they arrive near the electric fence, and Alan Grant pulls a prank on him, like, it was a little funny. And then Ellie tries to figure out that Arnold it's taking a delay. It goes out to search. But she turns it on and says, "Mr. Hammond, I think we're back in Kansas, baby." Causing the raptor like, surprise! And finds Mr. Arnold's arm after being eaten by a and as she's running, she like cries. A funny cry, I believe. I meant it was kind of funny. Like the next scene while she's hiding. Well, actually, when Muldoon's trying to shoot it, he kind of misshoots it. Have you seen this? Clever girl. And does that scene. I'll put that link down below so you can check it out. But he does get eaten there. But Dr. Grant and the kids arrived at the visitor center, but they took off due to that. Oh. Once they arrived at the visitor center, they accidentally eat, but Alan Grant finds Ellie and reunites with the others. I mean, you can't just leave some kids there. Because I heard it on the Movie Mistake dude that did a review on this. He said it was because I'll put a link down below so you guys could check the video out. Like, this scene was just so funny. Oh, and that Jello scene was so funny. Like, while they're eating and they hide near the kitchen. And then once they're hiding, and then that scene was so funny when Lex is trying to close the thing, like, and then screams like, "Ah!" then into like a cartoon. But as they're running away, but as they get to where they meet with the others, they accidentally hide near the computer area. Like, that was kind of a little funny. Widescreen, collect. Like that other scene. While trying to hide. Like, while they're getting into the computers, Lex knows how to hack, and like, Dad, whoa! Anyway, once they get to the up top roof after hiding up top and calling that was so funny. Like, that scene was just so funny. Like when Johnny was screaming like, what? And like, I'm sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. As they get up top to the almost to the exits, they get all nearly killed by dinosaur bone. Like that is like that scene from Full House when Michelle knocks down the priceless dinosaur. I'll put that link down below so you guys can check it out. That reminded me of that scene from Episode. It was just so terrific funny. As they made it, the T-Rex comes out like, woo! A funny scene, a great funny movie. Not funny movie, a great movie of Jurassic Park. Anyway, after they made it safely, John Hammond takes them out, and then the T-Rex does the final roar. And then the ending pops out, we see the flocking things. And they made it home. And then they did the end. Well, I'll do the review for Jurassic Park 2: The Lost World for next week. Make sure you put, and I promise I'll do a review for this one. And please comment and please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Boom, shakalak to all the people that want. Woman them flexing, a man them a chant. Got the 60 style it off a compact, a draw for your bell bottom.